Hello, I learned we are talking now about final assembly. Let's have a look which kind of questions do you have for me. First question, what is the relationship between final assembly and SMT? Can you describe the workflow from the beginning to the end? Let me start explaining what are we producing in Cluj Plant. We are producing embedded compute, high compute, mechatronics, power electronics control units for the automotive market. We have 3 manufacturing halls and 2 logistic warehouses. The material is coming from our suppliers to the raw material warehouse and delivered automatically to the SMT lines by our small robots, our small AGVs. The parts are being produced, populated in a panel, so-called PCB, printed circuit board, and delivered to final assembly. In final assembly, we have 2 main processes. One is the pre-processes where we prepare the panel that we receive from the SMT to be ready for final assembly. There we pre-cut the exterior of the panel and we, for example, flash the software to the final product. From there onwards, our product is having life because software is also included in the product. Finally, in final assembly, our target is to create the final product. Basically, is to have the PCB and put the housing and the cover into a product, building the final product. In final assembly, we have many different kind of processes depending on the configuration and depending on the specification from our final customer. We can have assembly of the housing itself, we can have screwing, we can have dispensing material for sealed products, we have dispensing material to dissipate the heat that is coming from our components. And then at the end of the processes, once the product is completely built, we have to ensure that all customer requirements are in by doing some checks, by doing testing. So we test the unit in our so-called end-of-line testing, and then we check whether in the automatic optical inspection, whether everything that is related with the product, with the label, with the pins, are according to the customer specification. One similarity and one difference between SMT and final assembly. Difference is SMT, it's fully standardized. In the other way, final assembly is fully customized because we have different kind of shapes, sizes, complexity, different kind of connectors, because it's depending on the customer itself. Similarity is that SMT as well as final assembly has to deliver the best quality for our customers.